Hello everyone, Mighty Benaiah back with the Irish campaign, and the sharp eyes among you might have noticed that my diplomacy notifications have gone from 2 to 1. Well, that is because I started with an invasion of Germany and have moved on, ooh, goody, to an invasion of Scandinavia. And when I had moved on to an invasion of Scandinavia said, hey, much before this, Scandinavia offered shared map with no real exchange, and I hadn't accepted it, and he declined it. Now, I want to give him props because that is not something that people normally think to do. They normally just continue to war, and probably what happened is he went into the chat to insult me, saw that we had an open agreement that he had offered, and he rejected it. So, good job, Scandinavia, for declining that. I can no longer use it to get peace at my discretion. So where are we at? Well, I've taken Copenhagen, which is really, really nice. I want those rare materials. I want those beakers. I took these two and he took them back, but I've taken all of this from Germany. We're about to hit day change, so we'll see where we are at as far as, actually, why am I doing this? I want this guy to move here, and I want you to move here. Okay, sorry, just realized that that was a decent sized mistake. We'll see where we're at on the score. I think that we're doing really, really well. Right now we're in 11th, which is not very high, but I'm also not in a coalition, so it's not too bad for being solo. So this is where we're at currently. Russia has been squeezing Germany with me. Italy has just kind of sat units on the border and hasn't wanted to get involved. Italy is allied with Scandinavia. Finland is also allied with Scandinavia. So part of the reason that I have not done this, I have not launched these attacks earlier, is because I wasn't confident that I could take all of them at the same time. I wasn't sure how much Germany had. I wasn't sure how much Scandinavia had or Finland had. I knew that they had some ships, but I wasn't sure exactly what was going on. Scandinavia only had 2 destroyers, and I was able to pretty quickly deal with them. They also had 2 bombers and 2 fighters, and so I'm a little bit damaged, but because I had destroyers that are really good against air, he just ran himself into me and destroyed his own bombers. Finland has 2 destroyers, 2 dreadnoughts, sorry. So that shouldn't be a problem. I have this stack is my anti-ship stack, right? My anti-fleet stack, because it has my emerged Leviathan, and I've killed 2 units of the destroyers with it so far, and then I have another one on its way. So at this point, I feel like I have pretty succinctly secured naval dominance at this point in the game. I will need to continue building up my navy to continue having secured naval dominance. I'm not concerned about Russia. We're working together, but he has one destroyer up here, and he sent it from down here, and then Ottomans have a decent fleet, 4 battleships, 4 dreadnoughts, and then 1 destroyer. So I think that I'm outmatching that pretty heftily for now. But things are going well. Things are going really, really well. And I am excited to continue this game. I'm glad that I decided not to start from scratch because my army had been destroyed. So one of the things that I talked about last game was this probably isn't a great one for new players. And I would generally agree with that, but the good thing is once you secured the British Isles, as long as you have a dominant navy, you're not necessarily safe because they can always land and you wouldn't necessarily know it, but you're a lot safer as long as you're on the attack, right? As long as you are allied with the people that could be landing, or you are or you have your fleet around your island. So that's kind of my saving grace right now. Still a hesitant work together alliance with Spain and France. They came up and have taken Iceland. They say that they're going to take Greenland. I don't distrust that they're going to do that, but I am just, I don't know. I'm just uneasy. I've been uneasy for the most of the game, and maybe it's just my own desire to have the naval dominance, and I don't know. I'm just uneasy. But after Scandinavia, his capital's up here. I need to take Visby. After all of these, I'm probably going to continue and just take all of this if I can. I'll probably try to take out Finland. And then I have the entire sea lanes for Northern Europe. I'll have all access to the North Sea. And then I will make decisions going forward from that. But it looks like I am going to have an ongoing alliance with Russia and with the Ottomans. Ottomans will probably want to head south or east. Russia will definitely want to head east. And I will head, I don't know, I might head over here to Quebec. And see how things are going over there. That is all that I have for now. I was kind of hoping that I would delay until the next day so we can show you what the score is, but I'm not sure I have anything to talk about. Oh, yes, I do. I am going to tell you what I'm going to research now. So I'm waiting. I have lots of resources banked up. I am going to start researching on the following day my beautiful carrier. But Benaya, you don't have any bombers. You don't have your dropships. Well, I should have enough to also research bombers and dropships with my other research slot. And I do have a second level airport building. It's not built yet, but I should be able to produce bombers as I'm producing this aircraft carrier. And remember that the aircraft carrier is good for more than just transporting bombers, transporting fighters. It's also useful because it can generate the torpedo boats, which are the anti-ship weapons. It is my personal opinion that the torpedo boats are the best thing to go against ships or submarines because they're not super expensive, and they're super, super effective. They do cost some power, but we've got that in spades. So I'm excited to see where our score is here in 5 seconds-ish. And give it just a moment. Give it just a moment. Give it just a moment. Come on, refresh. Refresh. This is my favorite part of the day. Is it not refreshing when I want it to refresh? Maybe if I try. Nope. What if I do this? There it is. And we are in 5th place. Not bad at all. 271. Not bad at all. So I'm excited to see how this continues. That is all that I have for now. Soli Deo Gloria, and I'll see you next time.